We're being very kind to our players. We need someone to be the opposite.
Oakwood, thank you for the 25. Crafty, too fast. Crafty, thank you for the 25.
Very kind. Ash Blue Gamer, 25.
Okay, let's check the scoreboard. So south is still 43, west is 38, north is 35, and east is 30. Wait, who's on east? Let's check east.
East is Joe, Cleo, Folsom, and Ren. Let's cut to Ren.
Their strats falling short.
The thing is, this is so. For context, tomorrow I'm on a team with Joe. Sweet Joe, and I've been trying to train him, and he's a zany character. He's a zany, whimsical character.
I almost lost an eye because he was waving that puppet around. I
haven't seen the puppet yet. Yeah, so that's the thing. I think Joe is too busy, probably running bits, living his life to the full.
That is a problem.
Joe's been on
well, because we need to finish. No, we need to finish the science.
See, that's supposed to be a little secret. That's a little secret. So I have been putting a training regime in for my MCC team because I just think
we need to fill
I
up
think the yellow team is a shoe-in to win, and we needed some competition. And I thought I'm gonna train my troops. Me and Cam Bam are gonna train these troops up, and they're getting better. I think we come like 5th tomorrow. But yeah, Joe is a difficult man to wrangle. I don't know. I mean, Cleo is the most experienced with it, and she's on that team.
Yeah, you get it. So it's
All
all
right,
four,
I didn't know that was a secret, but Joe
It's
kept
not a secret. It's
telling
actually a secret. We streamed it. It's a secret to the hermits. Because we were told not to practice, but I thought,
dude, there's like, look at this. Oh.
Okay, bring
Oh.
Becca.
wait, that's rolled it. It's gone. Oh, that's where the bin is. That's where you were trying to aim for.
Down there, Red. I'm gonna throw
When you
some-
threw it over
Yeah,
there.
I've got 3 out
I
of
am
4.
so
I thought you were like a
Keep it,
crack
keep it.
shot.
Hold your head still. I can't see. I can't see.
I'll come towards you then.
Oh, Jim. Sweet, lovable Jim.
Oh, we didn't say anything nice about him. We should say something.
Every time he comes on screen, I say sweet, lovable Jim. That's nice things about him.
He looks a little lost.
He does. I mean, Jim's what team? He's north.
Right, let's have a look at what we got.
Second to last.
Yeah.
I think he's having a good time. That's the thing.
He's having fun.
You put Jim always has a little bit of a lost look in his eyes. Probably because you're looking for me.
Yeah,
He keeps
that's
looking to his
true.
left. I'm his neighbor. I ain't there right now.
That's true.
Giving him the emotional support.
Switch to let's check him with B-dubs.
B-dubs.
Disinterested.
And he's freaking loving it. This is his first time at the charity event,
This
right?
is B-dubs' first event.
And he's thriving. He's in his element, in his lane.
First ever Hermitcraft event.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good luck fitting that on a
So I think I spoke to him yesterday. He said he'd done like VidCons before, but
Yeah,
not
well,
like any of the
well,
Twitch cons or any of that stuff.
Kicksuit.
Dude, there's
KYX.
I did see him there.
Checking
yeah.
in.
Yeah. He should play something. I do wonder if Mumba being there affects the game in any way. Because it's like coded to spawn signs on people, but he's not on a team.
What if he has a full
He
inventory
has
of
signs. It's just- Well, that means he's got to go do some work. He can't climb Everest today, Mumbo. You've got to freaking put in the hours.
I'm moving to the out.
You always move it to the Alps. Always go somewhere. Always making
Oh,
moves.
I've got 2 signs.
That's
I'll
it.
put down,
All
sorry.
right, do we have Zed?
We do have Zed. Sweet ZF. No, of course we do, yeah. So Zed's doing great. What do you think about his framing?
So many people are donating.
That's a great rule. It
It is a great rule of thirds. It's almost like it was taken by a professional
But it's also
photographer.
like very corporate photo.
Yeah, it's like
there's a little. There needs to be like a little error, a little human in it.
I can't see a single human in the shot, which is sad.
Fishy Macam and Shadowcast.
There's
There's Tango. It's the fact that he has an empty inventory means he is constantly getting his signs locked in, which is you only do that with experience. A man that's tested the game.
Tango.
Tango, I need your 2.
Tango
Classics
also.
right there, Tango.
I've got them. I'll take them. I'll take them.
But is it? I don't think I'd want to win my own game. I think the best way to do it is to make a great game and come second.
Tango wants second.
Prism and sword. Prism and
That's true.
sword.
He wants second.
I have cupcake.
He's been
Do you think he
drinking.
would have? I mean, I assume he's bought the prize. Do you think he's bought like a good, like flavored cupcake, or do you think it's like
Okay. I just
Oh,
got-
that's
I
a
just
good
picked
like a
one.
prop
I need
cupcake?
two.
If you want the
Chewy
cupcakes,
and
that depends on
Sean.
how much he
Chewy
wants
and
to win.
Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just your standard
Buttercream.
grocery store,
Yeah.
like kind of yellowish,
Is it Sean? Is it Sean?
yellowish
I
cake
have
with
cool,
white
it's a long name with
frosting?
Sean at the start.
I'm,
Yeah,
ass-
he
I'm
didn't wanna
assuming
win.
he would have gone to town. I mean, we got an etho cake handmade by a local artisan baker.
Adam Norman.
So I'm
I need
assuming
one more
Tango
Adam
would have done
Norman.
the same.
Yeah.
I'd be disappointed if
And I
Tango
have
did do the
both in a
same.
cupcake pussy.
Story, you know that he's okay
Okay.
not winning. If they're like big with like detail,
Okay,
Like
Adam
comically
Norman,
large
Tango.
Yes,
Portal 2
comically large,
cupcake. Yeah. Oh,
Where
good,
was Adam's
good
sign?
helping of
Hope
sprinkles.
Estes,
Multi-cup.
Sneak,
Oh my god, I
and
can't get over how
Sunfran
funny this mother is
Cupcake.
just
Okay.
standing there.
I have cupcake.
why is he standing there? And why is he not in here casting with us? Mumbo Jumbo.
And he's just watching people. Look at him. He's always just.
To be fair, they did say there could only be one Ollie at the event, so if Mumbo was here, I wouldn't be here. So I'm personally glad Mumbo stayed home.
Anyone got the final faith and
I'm
step?
gonna see what Joel's doing. Joel's doing a lot of comms.
Yeah, let's check
Does
this
anyone
out.
have Surf Mighty
Looking
Socks,
solid
Viper
as
Sniper?
always.
The thing is,
Arrow?
like, Joel
Arrow.
is a natural IGL. I've played games with this man for 10 years of
Okay,
my
and
life,
Tango, the last
and
one.
he's a born leader.
Thank you.
He's not saying a lot of words right now, but
No,
in his
very
eyes you can tell he knows what he needs to do. Tam- you see that right there, just
Does
to
anybody
clear
need a Aki
comms,
girl?
no other words, no,
I do.
no,
I
just
do.
no
Okay.
fun,
Jam Cub
no
said that. I
joy.
also
He wants to
need
win
Matilda,
for the
Pinna,
team and for the donors.
Jen Spence.
Well,
In your inventory, bro.
I know he's a cupcake
Okay.
now.
I'm collecting
He's a boy that loves a cupcake. He's got a sweet tooth.
That's Jen Spence.
Oh.
I got
I think he probably has forgotten that the cupcake's relevant.
In your
I think at this point he's so locked in
You're
the
so
game.
locked in, they forget.
You forget the prize. The joy of the game is what you play for.
Did you forget the cupcakes?
Me?
I
No.
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
No, because right now all I've had for breakfast is like
You
some
should
fruit.
have two
Because I came in early and didn't realize there was like a food truck. That's what I'm doing after this. Is I'm gonna see if there's leftover cupcake.
Alright, I got
Chat.
you.
Ollie.
I got
Can't say it
Skill
enough.
Slushy,
Killing it
Kettle
from
Sandwich.
music
Can
to
I collect that, or
Fertile
is anyone else doing it?
to all these
No,
segments.
you. Ollie,
I
you.
tried
Hosting
Mumbo.
silly games. Be quiet. I'm
You.
praising you.
I
Hosting silly games.
I just
The
thought
life of silly games.
when you said I was allowed to come along, I just figured like I've been brought in for something. I don't know what. I'll just sign up to everything and try and
You
help
sent
where I
me a
can.
document
Behind
of
you,
like
Jeff. Oh,
the
never
most
mind.
insane. Like you said,
Okay,
I could do
right, come back down
everything.
here.
Yeah, I did. I did was like I could host. I could music.
I'm
I
like,
could
you're
do it.
coming. You don't need to
Okay,
like.
yeah.
I,
send
yeah,
me
I was gonna
20-page
say,
document of everything.
I just thought you'd like to know my skill
I
set.
did. I think it was useful.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Okay.
I think if there is a
Emperor
next year and I'm
and
back again
Coleman
next year, probably we'll
those.
focus on like specific ones. So I actually have a break because
Because
day one there is no break for me. Tomorrow I get one break.
It's
Alright,
now
Claire.
3 days.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Open Rose, thank you for the
Okay,
100.
I'm
That's
I'm
insane.
yeah,
Jella.
That's insane.
So Joel's holding Samuel in hand, and he's looking for us. If it's red, I think that means he needs 4 of Samuel to finish the sign.
I've got a Samuel. I got.
Tango's got a Samuel,
Thank you.
I got Aunt Urta. I'm collecting Aunt Urta.
Hey, Erda.
and Urta from Pearlescent Moon there, yeah. So we don't know at this point whether Aunt Urta is a big donor or like a regular donor. I don't know, did-
Aunt Erda's a big donor.
I have
in my eyes.
anonymous.
Yeah? Well,
Alright,
she's an aunt to all of us.
Who's
I need.
She probably
one more
makes
Aunt
really good
Urta.
cereal.
Probably makes great cupcakes.
Yeah.
Ancient debris. Or
And
ancient
thank you for
debris, I'll
providing
take
them
that.
for the event, Erna. Appreciate you.
Great name.
Oh, Mumbo's typing updates in the chat for the donation
Oh,
amount.
Who's
so
next,
happy.
Claire? Who's
Mumbo-
working on
Mumbo's
this
locked
one?
in.
Yeah,
He
that's
is locked
good.
in.
Oh, I love
I'm
Diana,
Mumbo.
Diana,
Look at him. Oh, he's so
I'm
cute.
Mumbo.
I have
Hey.
Diane.
I'm glad he came out. That's-
Who you got?
Oh,
Ultra, did you
He
say?
always turns up for the occasion.
Yeah.
Oh, Gem again.
Audra,
So Gem's still in the
Diana and
7
Ando.
points for South.
I just the thing is that usually in a game like this you need a comeback mechanic because right now there is a strong team and they are shooting ahead.
What
I
if?
need Ando just to West.
What if we turned off their computers?
Well,
Okay,
what if
I
we?
need
I
Lucy
need
J.
Chapman to be
J.
on. Chapman to be in the
You want
B
me-
house.
you want to run interference?
Get
I can run interference if you want. But that wasn't something that Tango factored into his game.
No, I don't.
I think he
wanna
actually
disturb
said
Tango's
he said
day.
don't mess with the game because we need to see the signs and get them placed is what he said. But if you're the host,
I have Torch
You
for
decide
Kid.
what
I
you
have
want.
B house.
It's
B
for
house
the
over
kids.
here. Joel,
We
come.
can't sabotage the sign placement.
we probably shouldn't sabotage the kids. Sabotage the kids.
Here you go.
Not the kids.
Let's cut to who's
Alright,
currently
three of them.
in worst east, not worst, last.
Oh.
This is why I'm not a caster because I don't
Just
use the right
holding up
words.
the rear. Holding up the
Samuel.
rear.
Clear was one of the yeah, I forgot.
Clear is still at the
Yeah,
left.
Mine.
false,
I think
false.
Build
We
is
had.
Yeah, false works.
That's why they're struggling because 2 of their players are currently one's at a lighthouse and one of them's at a bridge. It's like
Copcat, you brought me all.
False, still good framing.
excellent
False
framing.
always locked in
She
with
plays
any
something without
competition.
blocking
That's
front,
the,
but I don't
fa-
think
false
anyone
is
builds.
I think one of the strongest hermits on a sweat level. When I like sweat at games, I'm scared if I see false on the opposite
Yeah,
team.
make sure to put
False,
lockdown. Make sure to put
Cub,
lockdown so
always
that it's
locked
like-
Mhm.
If they're on your team, you know you're gonna do well.
How we feeling?
Who needs Toby?
Something's happening to us.
Ren, you've got two.
this
you-
thing.
Ren, you've got 2 more.
What's
down at
happening
yours.
to us?
Okay, cool. Press
Guys,
A.
guys,
Oh.
put the blocks down.
Oh.
Make sure you put the blocks down.
Samuel.
Okay.
And remember to take the blocks away.
Snake bite.
Yeah, I know where it is.
You're not gonna tell me they couldn't hear the game the whole
No,
time.
they can do.
Okay, cool.
AK Max.
I get scared sometimes.
Justine and Gwen for you. Let me get this sign
I'm
done.
always scared.
Awesome. This
Yeah.
wall is completed. Beautiful.
If I was at this desk with the lights on me all day, I'd be terrified. It's like a rabbit in
Dude, now the
headlights.
intro's over. I'm not scared.
Yeah.
That's good.
We're doing
Good now.
great. We're doing great.
We need to figure out if we're doing for the outro. How does that gonna work? Because we could do a song if you wanted to swing to that at some point, or if it's just like we're gonna close up and close up tomorrow.
One moment, guys. If you have a blank name tag, there is a blank
We'll
one with a
talk
one
We'll
with
talk
a
about
blank side, blank. Actually, there's two with
Okay.
a blank thing. Oh no.
To be fair, when the Q&A is happening, that's my down part period.
Singular.
Yo,
Is it red or
cool.
white?
That's a lot.
Justine
Justine and Gwen. Who's Justine and Gwen?
AKA
Where's that
Michelle.
one?
Justine and Gwen at Green Glass. Me
Guys, you're reading out too many names over and over.
Nice. There we go.
We didn't sabotage that.
That's
we
better.
sabotaged ourselves.
Great
Yeah,
combination.
that's what we get. That's what we get for thinking in
Okay, sorry.
Grinch-like
No,
terms.
no, thanks for
In
being
Grinch-like
like when
terms.
he's like looking for something.
I mean,
Look at her. She's locked in.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
my brain
Only
can't
one-sided
process.
inventory though. That's the thing. You need to be going back to the center and gathering as many
It's-
signs as possible.
I mean, it's okay. Just do what we practice, right? Put the
Okay.
I'm gonna say,
signs-
come
Alright,
to me who you see
you-
that looks
yeah,
good.
let me do this.
Same as
Okay,
everyone else.
let me do this.
We-
Ren,
we got a
very
second to meet up,
confused.
guys.
Ren looks very confused. Go to him now.
Yeah, we're
Ren,
supposed
he's
to
just
say
having
the
a
names.
chat with False.
That's
Look at
like-
it.
That's
He's
what he's
having a
always
chat.
doing. He's a chatty
Right,
guy.
Don't
Big
want us
hat.
to be
Okay,
yelling the
I'm
names the
looking.
whole time.
Okay,
He looks
that's the
interesting.
Point.
All right, switch to False.
False.
Station of false.
Look at the
There.
Guys,
Yeah.
listen,
Look how
if
big
you-
his hat
if
is.
That's a
you
giant
too many
hat.
names, do all
It's
on
so
one.
big. You
Surely
can
that-
actually sail on
It's
it.
probably getting in the way of his eyes for placing the signs. Much harder to read when your eyes are covered.
Who's got-
All
who's
right,
got
switch to
Justin and
Cub.
Gwen?
Let's
Switching
go
to
Cub.
this is a real test for me.
There's
Okay,
Cub.
Chubb's locked in. A lot of signs on the board right now. Loads in his inventory.
All right, I realized when you see somebody just always staring at the signs, that team's doing well.
Yeah.
If you see somebody just having a chat over the corner,
That means they don't. They're not locked in. We need locked in.
Yup. Speak.
Oh.
let's hit up. Let's go to Pearl.
You want to go to Pearl? Bam.
With 7 spades.
You guys
Oh.
sure?
See, the thing is right now is that they're so far ahead that they can take a moment to rest and
Yeah.
relax and enjoy the signs that they place. Because a lot of times you can't really sit and savor the signs.
Do you have Kali?
But when you're this far ahead, that's a moment where you can see your hard work and appreciate it.
Yeah.
You.
I got 7
Mm.
spades.
Look at him go. Look
I got
at
legal.
I say a lot of things.
Where are you?
I'll come down to you.
Oh.
Luca. And who?
This
I
team's
need Rosie
too. This
Brown.
team is
Rosie
doing too
Brown?
well.
Yeah.
Conley family done.
But it's
Rosie
who do
Who's
you
got
got?
Rosie
You
Brown?
got what? You have Pearl. You have Gem.
Hmm.
I'm collecting
That's
five.
Always doing well. Always locked in. Pearl won the
Collecting
Nautilus
five, if
course
anyone
Yep.
gets five.
recently.
Joel, the strongest MCC player at this event.
Yeah.
Tango
True.
made the game.
Who's
Me.
And Jem.
Yeah.
Who's also, I think Jem's won like 4 MCCs as well. Jem's crazy
Yeah,
with
yeah.
it. Yeah. If I made the game, I would have bounced it a little bit different.
They're too casual. Look at Pearl. She's just kind of.
Okay.
That's the thing, because in her back of her mind, every one of these signs she's memorized. Is locked in.
I
Dude,
do.
if I was doing this,
need
it'd be a
Well, you got
it'd be a
Rachel.
fun.
You've only got
600K's coming.
You need what?
600K's
I know
coming.
600K is coming.
Ooh.
You need.
Nervous. How
Espanto?
much did it jump up in the donor reel?
Okay.
No, the donor. Yeah, in the donor
When,
section.
when the postmans were going.
Yeah.
No.
Because I was doing like setup, so I missed that whole section.
You've got
And
two.
two,
yeah.
Sherlock
We
and
hit
Rain.
massive
Moon
numbers.
family.
It was like 10,000 like every 2
Okay,
minutes.
I need
It
Rain.
was like 10, 10,
I
10,
need
10. It was
Sherlock.
not 10. There wasn't
Does
10,000
anyone have
donation.
Rain
There
and
was
Sherlock?
like donation equal 10 like every 2
no.
minutes. It was
Anyone with Rain
insane.
and Sherlock?
Yep,
Such
I
a
got it.
generous bunch.
Who is that
Rain.
big pile of
Perfect.
people over there?
Here,
Oh, we
here,
can't
here,
control
here.
it. But behind them. Go to Joe.
Go to Joe.
Go to Joe.
Joe,
We need Joe.
I'm
on
trying
the-
to find him on the list. There's so many people.
Melita.
Thank
What
you.
is
Thank
that?
you
They
very
got a whole
much.
pile of them over
Wait, no,
there.
that's what you should have is that many
Nothing.
signs, because then you can kind of
Right, who-
then you
where's
should be
your total
calming
score?
every
I
sign
need
that he
Dr.
has.
Tails. Did you pick up the one
I
that
think
says
they're
Dr.
not.
Tails
Their
for?
their problem is
sorry,
they're
sorry, I'll
they're
throw
trying
it
to figure
your way.
out
The
what
thing
to
is,
do.
like,
Why does he
whereas
have
the
a
others are
stack
just-
of wind
have
charges in his
two things
inventory?
now,
Why
we
didn't he
have
come with a
three
clear
things.
inventory?
Why isn't he
Five
using it
signs
against
at
his
me.
I'm
competition?
throwing out
True.
nothing, don't worry.
That's the
Okay.
interference I think that they should be
Soul.
doing.
Let's find
Absolutely.
Elderson.
Yeah.
Full
And that
sword
lack
fight
of
done.
competitive
Okay.
mindset
That's
might
red.
make him struggle tomorrow
Sorry,
in my
that's
team on
red.
MCC.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sort him out
I'm missing
tonight.
with Dr.
Gonna give him a pep
Tails.
talk. Who's your team for MCC?
Ren,
we
you
go.
need to
Yes,
Ren, do
Tubbo?
Ren,
That's
Yeah, but-
Litta's over
and-
here.
You got pigs.
In picks, yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited that you brought
D&D
pigs in.
Master.
Can someone
Yes,
please ask Ren
I
to,
love
like,
Pixel
in a
Rift.
donation
I'm surprised he's
box?
never done
Like,
MCC
I
before.
will
Can
not
someone,
remove
can someone,
that.
can someone
No.
donate to
you
have
ready
Ren
for it?
take his half?
you
I
prepared to
think
game?
Ren should
I'm
keep
prepared
his
to
hat,
game.
so that way we have an
I'm
excuse for
prepared.
doing it.
If
It's
we
hard to get
hit,
used to
if
new
we hit
keyboard.
600K,
It is.
Ren
This is
has
quite.
to
I'm used to like quite a
Yes.
big tactile
No,
click.
that's
Keep.
too low. 1.2
That's quite a lot of
million.
flair.
1.2 million.
That's quite a lot of
That was
flair.
That was a bit
That's
of
quite a lot of
flair.
flair. Quite a
Not
showman,
if Ren
Scar.
chooses
Quite
not
the
to.
greatest show.
No.
Hang on. Number
It's
four
fine.
A regular showman.
Digi and Moy. Digi and Moy.
I
where you
wish
at?
Joe was using those wind charges. Oh,
I got
dude,
Higgins
Joe doesn't
3,
have
Alita
Electras.
63.
Have
So I I think he like uses those to
Did you
get
know?
around.
Oh, is that
We
like a
won
thing that he,
slightly.
Is he
Yeah.
bad at the game or is that a
Honestly, at this
choice?
point, I'm like, I don't know what
Is
I'm
that like
looking
a...
Here's Digi and Moy. Yeah, there's Digi
Right,
and Moy.
It's
throw
a
them on
choice.
my
Is that
list,
Joe
guys.
choice?
Yeah, it's a Joe choice.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, Joe choice. I think he
Right.
decided to go
I'm missing-
against
I'm
Electra
missing,
this season,
Interesting.
which is a
John
Okay,
Gill.
I-
At least
A
he's
difficult
passionate about
choice.
something.
That's-
It's good to be passionate. If
He
you're
is
passionate
passionate.
about
Thank you, John.
making the game harder for yourself, that's good, I
He has
think.
absolutely
Elf
made the game
Banner,
harder for himself.
Schnitzel.
Okay, let me
Go
look
ahead
at the
inside.
chat. Let's go to
I've got
Jeff.
iffy pass.
Jev,
See
I
on
went to
top of
Jib.
his
My
monster.
bad. Jev. I see Jev.
Okay.
Jev.
Stefan and then Nyx
not
and
right.
Jinx.
Wait a sec. Let's go.
Nyx and Jinx
What's his
here.
background?
Okay.
He's. I think he
Did
brought his
he make
own.
a custom
He brought his own
background?
sheet from
If you
home.
guys
Yeah.
get Gentry family,
He
go
said,
ahead.
"I'm gonna break the norm because that's the
Okay.
Jevin way."
Alicia,
Okay.
Kristen, and Charles.
I like Jev. Jev, I've not hung out with
Two
much
of those
before, but he's been doing a lot.
Okay,
I keep seeing on Twitter clips of the music room, and because he walks in and just films it and posts it, I'm like,
Okay.
this is good because I've not had a chance to do any of that in the entire 2 days of setup.
Yeah, no, Jev has been doing the social
He's
media
doing
for us.
the behind the scenes, the BTS.
Yeah, Jev's great. First time meeting Jev.
Nomadic.
Nomadic.
Guasha
But how
and
can he
Josh.
handle by
Josh and
side?
RJ, got
That's
you,
the
got you,
question.
Josh and RJ.
Okay.
Jev's currently on West. Second place.
Okay.
Second place by like a good margin from
Any Smith
third, but
families I'll take.
I don't think anyone's catching up with West at this point.
We have
Thank you. Just need one
You'd
more.
like to see mine.
Let's go to mine.
You want to see what mine looks like?
I want to see what Martin looks like.
He looks like this.
By the way, look at the
Anybody got love
Martin,
again?
Martin
Anybody
is
got
he's
love
done
again?
so well. Every time I see him, I'm like,
I love love again.
handsome Martin. He was
I
handsome.
know.
He was handsome before, but he's putting in the work.
Haslam, I was like,
I'm
you
coming.
can pick me up?
He's so strong, and he does pick me up sometimes. When I'm not doing D&D in D&D, he picks me up in game. He supports me, but in real life, strong arms, big arms.
So
$100
is a dedicated
He's snacking.
just your name
I gotta have some snacks. You gotta fit in the snacks.
The thing is, if you run out of energy at the halfway point, you can never finish.
Dude, look at Funko.
Look at his little face. Why is he like edging around?
Has anyone got
He's sneaky. Is Mumbo an MCC? He is, right?
Yeah, he is.
That's gonna be so funny.
It's
gonna be so
what I said.
Any of the signs you don't see
We're
in the midst of the
close.
game, everybody will be going
You know, I wondered
to the
why they
server
brought this over
regardless,
here.
so don't worry about that.
Oh, did Bree hear the call?
Here.
Bree must have heard the
So it should
call.
end up in like the world.
When we didn't say over, but she heard the
So,
call.
chat,
This pro's just low.
No Mars bars or Sophie? No Mars
we're
bars, Sophie?
gonna hit 600,000 very soon, and
Um,
I just want you to know every time you go over 100,000,
three
just
or four
know
so
that
far.
I've diminished my
Jeez,
ear
I've got Mia.
Thank you.
I need me.
quality.
Yeah, you won't be able to. You won't be able to hear us tomorrow.
I'm gonna have a ringing ear more than I normally do.
I got one
Once we hit 1 million, I'm gonna hit 1 million.
You could. This will be the first time hitting a mil.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's possible.
I think it's possible.
Chat, that's
Claire,
because of
what
you
got
being
Claire?
incredible,
Claire Wynn was
incredibly
here. You were-
generous,
you really
and
were.
helping such a great
I've
cause.
got
So
T
thank
and an
you
Oliver.
so
Let's find out
much.
who needs that from you guys.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying all the segments. The hermits have all
Okay, I
put
need.
hermits and friends
Hamlets and friends.
have put in
Somebody have a
so
red
much
meat
time
weeks in
and
their
effort into every
inventory.
segment.
I've
Like
got nothing.
There's
Can
been a
I
lack of
please get
videos and
somebody
streams
Creeper Lover
Mm.
and
for
Charlie
the anticipation.
I mean, there's a
of
lack
this.
of videos to me usually anyway, but I'm gonna say that's the reason. Is because I was preparing for
You
this.
were. You had all your dude. I had to. The tech guys would
Right there.
say, "Hey, it does all he needs something or other," and I'm like, "I don't understand music machines." And I'm like, "Please communicate with him because I don't understand the machine."
I mean, to be fair, I was stressed the entire week before, but I hope there's nothing I've missed. Because I tried to make my home setup, but that's taken me like a year to make, and I had to essentially write down all the bits and pray that I could make them work in 2 days. So very lucky that we've got such a good team bringing everything together. Lucky that all the like sound people and the team over there that's handling production are just very open to me just walking in and being like, "Can I have a cable? Please, can I have a cable?" I've been in there so many times. I know them all by name. I think it's very interesting that you said yes to a music room and then you've chosen for every 100k to deafen yourself. Were we not good?
I got 3. I need 1.
We should pull the. I feel like after signs, I think we need John and you guys to do a little tunes in there on the mainstream. We gotta.
We can. Let me see what my schedule is.
Yeah, let's see what your schedule is.
Because I know I've got Cleo
I'm so
next.
overloaded.
I'm doing Clock Tower, but I think I technically am music room while the dono section's happening.
Turns out there is one.
White Tiger.
No, that was moved. That one's now second day.
Oh.
We're only doing the second day first one. So there's only that's
White Tiger.
we can be in there. I probably will speak to chat for a little bit, then I'll go in. So after donor reads, if you want to cut to me,
Yeah.
I'll hang out. I said a week ago that I would essentially have like I'd take song requested for like as for first part of the donation options. That sold out immediately, so now I've got 50 songs I've got to try and get through in my downtime from our wonderful people that have donated $30.
We're last.
How is
Oh,
that?
Don't know how that's gonna happen. I have no
I am
time.
paying attention to you, but I'm also preparing.
Preparing. Oh, Oh, you weren't even gonna warn me. You weren't even gonna warn me.
The warning was gonna happen. I was just getting prepared.
I'll cover my ears. Let's cut to who do you want on the screen for when we hit 600,000? Who's our special
Who's the
guy?
600,000er? Let's see.
So sorry.
I'm going to point to somebody.
Okay.
Tell me who.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
say-
point this to then.
Stop. That's Martin.
Martin.
It's already on Martin.
No, somebody else.
Somebody else. And stop.